unfortunately grew bigger last night. Kristaps Porzingis went down with a torn left ACL. Timetable for his return will be set after surgery, but he'll likely be out at least 10 months. Jalen, obviously it's a setback. How big of a setback is it?
This is a major setback for the New York Knickerbockers for a few reasons. Number one, your star player is down, and he's going to be out 10 months. The timing of the injury couldn't be worse for him, clearly, but also for the team, because maybe they were going to try to do a playoff run led by him. Now when the season ends, free agency. If somebody was going to sign with the Knicks, it probably deters their chances because he's not going to be healthy at the beginning of next year. And I mentioned he's not going to be healthy at the beginning of next year, which leads to them getting off to a slow start next season. Well, man, it's unfortunate for that squad.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I mean, we're talking about a 10 to a probably 12-month recovery period for this kid. He might not come back until after the All-Star break next year. And why would you bring him back? Because the season probably be thrown away. I was looking for them to make a move before the trade deadline, and help, propel them to making the playoffs. That's not going to happen. So, like he said, this is a guy that I think free agents would attract to coming to New York.
Right.
Because he's just that good. And now this sets your franchise back 2 or 3 years, because he probably won't be back next year to play.
CGR, the New York Knicks, can't get right. I mean, just as a franchise, I mean, over the last 20, 25 years, where has this franchise gone? It's been the model of inconsistency. I mean, we're talking about a big market team. Like, guys should be lining up wanting to play in New York. And now you finally got a player that can possibly, you can build around that, say, hey, I want to go play with Porzingis. And now he's hurt. So I don't even know how many years this sets them back or which direction they go from here. My thinking is you wait, you see how well he's going to respond to this injury when he gets back, but then you're talking about a year and a half, and then you want to see. It's just the New York Knicks as a franchise, they're worth $3.6 billion. Maybe it's time to sell.
Here's by the way, the fourth All-Star to go down from Team LeBron. I'm not superstitious. Kind of.
Listen, I said this a week ago.
You did.
If you're on Team LeBron, be careful.
Sit out.
Be careful.
Sit out to the All-Star break.
Bubble wrap.
No, maybe don't even play in the All-Star game.
Oh, wow. That's serious.
I mean, this is unprecedented.
That's insane.
I mean, since LeBron announced his team, we have 4 injuries. How many? You have 2 in which they're not going to be back for at least a year. I don't know.
Major
this is just Team LeBron on the All-Star team. We're not even talking about his actual team. You have 1 injury on that team.
Shumpert?
Love.
I look for Scott Perry to do a great job in this year's draft, though. I mean, they have to have a good draft this year.
Wow, the LeBron curse, is that the new Madden curse?
I don't want to say anything because it's just not my world, but yes.